Shout out Wichita.
Shout out Brussels.
Shout out London.
Shout out Dublin.
Shout out Adelaide.
Shout out Washington.
Shout out Hamburg.
Shout out Denver.
And a big shout out to St. Pauli.
And an even bigger shout out to Bowling Green.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode. We haven't changed it.
I have changed it.
Oh,
Because
you
I'm a
changed
fucking
it.
god.
Yeah. Welcome back to episode. Yeah. Welcome back to episode 44.
It's one of the like devil podcasts.
Why is it
Double numbers and shit.
Oh, so whenever it's a fucking, I guess, I don't know if it works. So we've decided from some analytics we've acquired over the week.
Important analytics.
Important, very, very crucial analytics to define the future of this podcast, actually. And we've come to a conclusion that we're moving from
how do we say
exclusive podcast
we're
to an
inclusive? Yeah, an inclusive podcast. Yeah, so like we're getting people involved in the show. Obviously, there's rules and stipulations.
Yes,
but like, we'll get into that.
Number one rule is we're a women's only podcast. We only want women to listen to us.
So I think it's better off for the longevity of our podcast, the longevity of us as human beings.
Sure, yeah.
I think there's no downside.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're looking to take this as far as we can, obviously, and we think the right direction is to make it women's only.
Cater to women only.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean we can't be ourselves. All I'm just saying is, male viewers, stop watching, because the way I see it is we're starting to expand in such a way that we're becoming a public figure and a role model in some boys' eyes, and we're clearly not right to be role models. So what we're thinking is it would be the best for us to move and position ourselves in a way where only women listen to us, because at least the women will listen to us and either be like, oh, okay, he's making a point, like I should stay away from those guys, or they look at us and go, those guys are definitely not. Like I do not want my children to be like that.
Yeah. Like,
so it's like we're saving the community.
You definitely like
podcast by podcast.
If your mum walks into you watching this podcast, you're definitely switching to porn.
Yeah, you may as well.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, it's easier to explain.
If your mother came into your room, the first thing that would come to her mind would be, he's rotting his brain.
Yeah.
Why is he watching these two people?
These people are scarring my son. And I think if a mother walked in on her daughter watching us, I think she would go, oh, she's learning.
Yeah, she's learning what not to be around.
I don't know. Maybe.
Actually, let me rephrase that. No, we're actually a positive contribution to the community.
To the women's community.
To the women's community only. To the men's community, we're toxic.
I don't think the dudes like us. Like, I think that's fair. Now, what we're actually like going into on this, right? We noticed something, which is apparently if you can't please, obviously we can't please everyone at the same time.
Exactly.
But we have noticed based off this one TikTok that we did, that generally if females really like the TikTok, males don't.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because like we did a TikTok and like,
isn't it just the same way around? Isn't it the same way around? Where like the ones that the guys have really liked, the girls have been like, what the fuck, what you like?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying that's weird.
Oh, but to us, it was like we just didn't expect any female audience to be interested till later on, because we thought, a lot of the shit that we talk about.
I mean, our audience is already predominantly male.
Yeah, so that's why.
So we've done well there. But it is just interesting because like it was more so when you mentioned just like on this like all the positive comments on this video were all women.
Oh yeah.
And even the ones that were confused, like they weren't like confused, they were still seeing the joking side of it.
Yeah.
But the men were all just like,
no,
bro, this is shit. Like
do you think it was the fact that I mentioned something about vagina and you having to know what a vagina tastes like means you actually have to taste the vagina first?
I think
all the people that haven't tasted a vagina, they were kind of like, well, that's bullshit. My future girlfriends or my future girl that I'm going to finally get with after 5 years of stalking her at school, she's going to taste good. I bet you that's those guys are
the girl I really like on TikTok is going to taste really good.
The girls She wouldn't. No. That's what I feel like.
Or it's like, these guys don't need pussy.
Oh, he probably never even had pussy in his life.
But why is he even talking about pussy? I don't like what? What's he doing?
Is he talking about himself? Oh,
Oh, you are what you eat.
Smelly pussy.
But yeah, that was interesting because it's like it just shows the polar opposites.
It just shows that when you
But also on
make
that,
one person laugh, you make another person get angry.
yeah, 100%. On that as well, though, part of our movement moving forward, we're going to go to Facebook. Facebook's where it's at. I think that's where we want all the women, the middle-aged women.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to take it there. We're going to
Okay.
be millionaires. We're going to get like 100 million
True.
views on like every video. Facebook's the place to be, bro.
Okay.
You get like older people that don't know how to like haven't seen this shit before.
As long as there's older, mature women that understand me and want to try to fix me, I'm there.
I don't honestly. I'm gonna break your heart here. I don't think there's many women that
Can
care,
fix me.
No, that will care to fix you.
That's bullshit because all of them care to fix you. That's like that. That's that thing that's ingrained.
I honestly think the older women get, the less caring they are to fix people.
Yeah, probably because as you age, you mature, and you.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think there's any older women than you are currently that are they're past that. They're past that, bro.
I think when we were younger,
That's a teen thing.
Yeah.
No one over the age of 23 wants to fix you. They're all like, fuck, I hope he has a good job.
Nah, you still.
And I hope he's no.
Still find him.
No, they're not. No, they don't. They grow up, bro. They grow up. Women also mature way faster than dudes.
They do, but you still find some.
Nah, they don't. They don't exist. I don't think they exist.
Right.
No, they don't.
Cool.
No
shit. Yeah.
They don't.
That's
They don't
so
exist,
dope,
bro. They don't exist.
Oh man, wow, that's a great story.
Name one that exists.
That's so cool.
You see. This is what happens when you lose an
No,
argument.
this is not happening. But it's because you keep interrupting me every time I try to speak constantly. This is happening in another episode again.
No, you haven't said
You know what?
anything.
Hey guys, welcome to my podcast.
You just said
This is a way better podcast without Jack.
You just said
He
three-word
doesn't
sentences.
know anything. He thinks because he's talked to two women in his life, he thinks he understands that there's plenty of women. Everyone's mature.
No. Okay, so say what you're gonna say.
In the past, at least
In the past, when you're
2
younger.
months. In the past 2 months, I've met at least 2 women
Yeah.
that still are in that fix a guy mode, and they're way older than 20.
How old?
One's 23, I think, and one was 28.
Yeah, so the 28-year-old wanted to fix someone.
Both of them.
So how did the 28-year-old want to fix someone? Or what signals was she giving off that made you think, fuck, she
was
like,
just talking about, I know he's gonna change, stuff like that. So
I don't think that's trying to like fix someone.
what the fuck is?
I think that's just a dumb cunt, personally.
No, but you're still in the relationship because you think you can fix that person.
No, I think someone trying to fix someone is like you see like they're like you're not struggling, or like that person might not be struggling.
Yeah, but
they're
that
just
doesn't
cheating
count.
cheating on them. That's not fixing. So like someone who's fucking other chicks.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you're actually doing the fixing. I'm saying people with the fix the person mentality. I'm saying that a fix a person mentality continues on for much longer than when some people mature. I don't think you getting out of that mentality has anything to do with you maturing. Because yes, you maturing can lead to you changing your mentality, but just because you mature in other aspects of life doesn't mean some aspects of life change too.
I do think it goes. I think it goes like for all women. I've never seen a 40-year-old woman be like that. Silence.
Even the ones that go after like young guys.
No, they're just trying to have fun. I respect them ones.
Fair enough. What if
I want those ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones, bro.
those are the gems. What are you talking about? I'd see you for like, yeah. So there is obviously an age, and yes, some people will mature faster, but it is a part of the maturing process.
But what if it's not like what I'm trying to say is, well, how are you linking everything to the maturity?
I'm not.
Well, so then how that could be something. Someone could be a fixer for their whole life, thinking, they go after those people because they feel a need to fix.
Again, I don't think once you get to 40, I don't think there is any. Like 30.
How do you know this?
Because look at because you see it in people and people's personalities with who they're with. Most women generally like are pretty locked down by the time they're that age.
Yeah, depends. Depends on the person though. Just depends.
Yeah. I don't know, and then the ones that are single 40-year-olds, women, generally, I'd say most of them are probably like pretty sad. Not in terms of like they're sad. Like I think they would physically be a bit sad. Because like I think loneliness probably affects women more than it does men. Like in terms of their actually their emotional state or connectivity to it. Maybe I'm just guessing.
Possibly.
Mainly because of like society standards.
Yeah,
of, like,
yeah.
They expect you to have. You expect it to. So it's like.
I think there's also
affects
just
it.
a natural instinctive part of. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm guessing.
No, but this is a scientific podcast, bro. You better come with the facts.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I've tried to like double down on my fact checking now in my own head. Obviously, I'm not fucking searching shit up before the podcast since I don't know what the fuck I'm about to talk about. But I'm guessing there's obviously a natural thing inside you that's like urging you.
I don't think it is. Like, do you believe? You
don't think your sexual urges have anything to do with your reproductive urges?
My sexual urges have anything to do with my reproductive urges. I don't have any urges to reproduct or reproduce.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the reproduction aspect links into your sexual. Like, I don't think you'd be horny at all if you didn't have that instinctive nature to reproduce.
I know. I think we would as humans.
I know that we are one
pleasure.
of the rare. Yes, I know that
Us
we're
and
one of the
dolphins,
rare
apparently, so don't go
species
fucking
that have
dolphins.
sex for fun. I understand that it's not that, but I'm saying I think it all links.
Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. I was going to ask.
I think if you didn't have a need to reproduce, you probably wouldn't have been like, oh wow, I want to stick this fucking thing inside.
I think we would have figured it out, bro. We're humans.
I guess yeah, because like there's anal sex.
Because
and all that shit,
people also like get vasectomies, so they know they can't. They still get horny.
No, they just chop off their balls.
Yeah, but they can't reproduce.
Yeah.
Which I understand you're
But
coming
you
from
probably
an innate.
don't get as horny then. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that apparently, like, if you lock a dude into a room from like nothing, from a baby up to his like adult life, apparently if you show him boobs, they like go crazy and like horny and shit. So that apparently, there might be something innate in there. Because I was going to ask you, how much do you believe?
Well, that's the reason you find that I've heard Jordan Peterson talk about it before. Just like he spoke about how makeup accentuates features, and it's our brain acts on those features. Like the reason you're attracted to boobs is just because it's like it's just in you. It's just in you to be attracted to boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, but yeah. So that was my question was, how much of a percentage of that is you being attracted to that and your like childhood and how you've been raised?
I'd say 50-50.
Interesting. I reckon it's close to like 95-5.
My best guess is that it's nature and nurture very equal.
Because I think nature is about 95% of it. I think you're influenced way more.
I don't know
generally.
because I feel like there's.
I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just my feeling.
There's research that shows that there is similarities, but like for example, what they did was they got two twins that were identical twins, but were split off when they were younger and lived two totally different lives.
Yeah.
And it came to show that the genetics had a little bit of playing things, but overall the nurture aspect had decided on a lot of their personality.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You just said nature at the beginning. You said 95 nature.
Well, so okay, you said the genetics was rough, not much.
Not much, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the nurture, which is the occurrences over time and experience,
which
made
is
the personality.
Yeah, which is not 95%.
Why did you say the first thing then? You said
that's what I said.
Nature 95.
Yeah, what you're surrounded by, how you grow up.
No, I meant nature as in you. Like when you're born with your genetics. Nurture is...
They're both the same thing. I would say nature is around you as well, though. Like nature...
Yeah, but it's not used in that way. When people say nature and nurture, it's meant in those
Do people say nature and versus nurture? Okay, then I didn't see. I just took that.
We learned that in fucking like year 10 science.
I didn't learn that in year 10 science.
Well, you clearly didn't listen in that class.
I definitely did not. Well, apparently not. What part of science is that? Human biology? Is that what they teach you? That
physics, bro.
Jeez, sorry. But like, what part of human biology is that?
When they're explaining, talking about genetics. When we were learning about genetics, like dominant.
So they tell you like, but why are they talking about nurture?
They were just learning about that. I can't remember exactly what we were fucking learning about.
You remembered it was like
I
year
remembered
10.
the sentence of
Give me the
nature and
date. Give me the
nurture.
date, the teacher, the class, the girls in the room.
Fuck,
Tell
I'm
me. Come on.
exposing- All right, so there was...
What's
there
going
was
on?
Tanika,
Damn, that's...
Monica, Nikki.
You done? So yeah, so you think it's? I think it's 95% like your surroundings.
Yeah, just like the question of sexuality.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yes. So do you think like the small percentage that you're born with, do you think it is always straight? Or do you think people are born gay? Because people aren't born gay, right? It's a decision. And it's the way you're.
I don't think you're born with a title. You're born with a spectrum.
Yeah.
I think that's more so the better explanation of things. You're born with a spectrum, and based on your nature or based on your nurture, it either shrinks, shifts, or widens.
Yeah. So it just moves around. So yeah. So but like how much?
It's not like
take away all the
line.
nurture. Like take away all the nurture. Right. So you've got your nature from your perspective, like what you're born with. What do you believe you are at that point?
Me or overall?
Oh, it's got to be the same for everyone, right?
No.
So what does that? So what changes that?
Predispositions that you're born with.
Yeah, but like what changes that? So
More hormones of one, more hereditary things coming down of like.
but does
I
that
feel
change
like
sexuality?
no, but it's mixing with your sexuality. I think obviously the trait of openness probably has a lot to do with sexuality.
But I think
Not
openness.
as open.
Yeah, but openness is something from nurture. No, from
nature. You mean
nurture.
what you learn?
How open
openness?
you are, how to be open. Yeah.
I think some people are born more open than others.
I don't. I think it's how you brought up. It's your childhood.
No,
100%.
I don't think so.
People
Because some children are born much more curious than others, and that's how. What's that saying then?
That the first 4 years were very positive.
No. Like they testing them straight away, dude.
For what? From birth? I'm not.
They can check. They're not checking creativity to them fucking doing something. They're checking their brain waves. You fuck.
What? They're checking their brain
They
waves
can measure.
to measure openness
You make it
from a
sound.
baby.
Honestly, sometimes when I speak with you, you make it sound like these science, like.
Yo,
these
you've got to come with
sectors of science.
I'm sorry,
do
but when you
not-
say shit like that, yeah, I'm digging some. I don't know this shit. And
Yeah,
to me,
but
that
stop-
sounds fucking crazy.
No, but that to me is like whenever you say some crazy shit, I don't go, oh, that's bullshit. That's how your fucking ever reply to my fucking shit is.
No, okay, explain how that happens. How the brainwaves fucking change how they test brainwaves as a
Because
baby.
they know which part of your brain is acting on what, and they know, and if they show a baby something like, it's just about basic tests. I don't know exactly on this research. I've just
So
read.
if you're a baby, right? So if you're a baby, you're like a 1 month old baby.
Openness, you can test people's openness by doing something else other than making them go, oh, fucking make a foolish track, motherfucker.
That baby's fucking open. He's pro-choice.
He is.
He's come out. He's
Yeah,
voted.
you come out
He's got his vaccination. He's
You when you bring out the baby, the way you check for openness is you put a photo of Biden and you put a photo of Trump.
and then they crawl to which one.
And if it crawls to
Right.
Biden, then it's
Right.
very open.
Right. I didn't know these tests were going on.
Yeah.
See, that's my thing. I didn't know these
You
tests are
didn't?
happening. And like, you can't
You
explain.
don't-
You know? Come on.
You know what makes
You're telling me brainwaves
do
are
you
going
know-
on, and
wait,
I'm like,
hold up,
whoa.
but do you know what that makes me feel like, dude?
What?
That when you were born, you crawled up to Trump.
Oh, Daddy Trump, bro.
I knew it.
Like,
That's why you're not open at all to any of these sciences.
I think
everything's
Trump's-
bullshit.
I think
everything's bullshit.
I think Trump's pretty open personally. He's just like, fuck it, I'll become the president.
In some weird way, yeah.
And then he's just like, fuck it, I'll do whatever he's doing now.
What is he doing now?
I don't know. He was at one of the UFCs recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently, can't remember who was saying. Oh, Tom Segura was saying it. Apparently, like he realized when like the president was in there because like he went to the toilet during the UFC, and he was just like there was like just this like a bunch of security, and he was just like, that's not normal. That amount of security that was there, and he
Yeah.
goes, someone's turning up, and like apparently it was like rumors that he was coming. So yeah.
Okay.
And apparently, like, I can't believe you didn't see this because like Addison Rae got a shit ton of shit for it because she like went up to him and like introduced herself, and it was on camera. She got caught on camera going up to Trump.
4K.
Yeah, and like, I don't have any problem with that.
That's
'Cause I
just, you can't even say hello to people anymore if they're on the opposing side.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I find that hilarious, but like the reason why like it's just because like child and like new coming out like
Yeah.
But at the same time it's like what like it is awkward saying hello to like
the ex-president.
just Donald Trump just going up being like, hey, how's it going? But like I guess he probably looks at it and goes, wow, like, confident girl.
Not only that, like
Because he probably doesn't get that often, right?
Yeah, and like
Because he's a human being.
you can't blame people for networking.
I already don't know if I would like the feeling of it, just because it feels a bit like I don't know.
What, you networking or
Me networking, yeah.
I don't really like networking either.
I'd like have the
because
idea of
to
like
me, I
working
want it
with
to be
people
a
I
bit
like.
more natural.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
look, I can't deny the fact that networking can cause a lot of great relationships.
Yeah, and I mean, it can also just help you out in terms of like,
in general,
from a very selfish standpoint, like that's because like that's realistically where it is. I think
You can look at it that way. You can look at it as being selfish, or you can look at it as a like double-sided deal.
But at the same time though, but at the same time, I'm looking at that from the selfish point of view, because
And so is that other person. That's why they came to network.
yeah, 100%. But like that's what I'm saying.
Actually, no, it depends what I'm.
But at the same time, that's what I see is like I'm seeing it as it is a deal that's going to work out for both of us. But I don't give a fuck how it works out for him, or her. So like it's like whatever. So it's like I'm doing it for the selfish reason.
I wonder what she said to him.
There's on video. She's like, "Hey, I'm Addison."
Oh,
And like you couldn't really hear what he said, and then she's just like shake his hand. She shakes his hand or some shit, and like then tots off.
what's so wrong about that?
He's the enemy.
You know what? As soon as we blow up a little more, I'm legitimately recording myself saying hello to every enemy in this world.
Yeah,
everyone that finds everyone an enemy or a bad person, I'm gonna have a conversation with them.
You're just gonna
because
have
that's what you're fucking supposed
No,
to
you're just gonna put an Instagram photo on Instagram.
Yeah,
just with them, so it looks
all
like
of them.
and it's gonna be like a view, right? And it's
I have like a gather with all the people that everyone hates.
no, just one at a time, one Instagram photo at a time with bad people,
Yeah.
and then you've got to take the photo like this. You got your hand around them.
Love this guy or love this girl.
This
Caption, that's the same.
you just got to point at them because that's the man thing.
Yeah. If it wasn't for this man,
Just pointing at them, and then like fuck it, just have a chat to all the world fucking antichrists.
I just find it's so like you just. It's gotten to a point where people are getting cancelled or attacked for like every possible reason.
I don't think being cancelled exists. It's about the person and how they react to it.
No, it still exists because the baby, for example.
Yeah, it depends on how the baby.
He didn't get no, but look, he still got cancelled in some way. It's still affecting his fucking money, man. He had he was supposed to play like 4 or 5 festivals, which he can't now.
So is cancelled then just like saying that
it's different.
But it's the definition of cancelled.
To
you
me,
not having any money or getting your money.
Okay, no. To me, the definition of cancelled at the moment is defamation.
Defamation of character.
Yes.
Okay, which is against
which
the law.
will cause
Which is actually like illegal.
But it's not illegal when the whole crowd do it and it's over the internet.
No, it is.
And no one
It
can
is.
be traced back. Yeah, but I'm saying it's like they can't blame it on like the 30,000 people that retweeted something.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. I know that. There's not going to be any laws about it.
Exactly, but it's defamation. Like it will cause you being cancelled will cause so many people pulling out of business with you or never doing business with you.
I also think
So
that's
to
just a
me-
limited time though. Because if the baby just waits it out, makes more animals, like comes out and doesn't really notice, like
That depends because some corporations stick to their little ways of
yeah. But if the baby starts selling albums again and has like even like half of the year that he had one like a couple of years ago,
yeah.
even a quarter, even a tenth,
They'll
people are
come
going to be creaming over it because it's like it's not about what businesses also understand because they're business at the end of the day.
They're going to be
is
like,
if they want to put an ad on the baby's music video that's going to get 20 million views, I'd get cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just what's that? Because the baby's done some negative shit. Oh, it's going to be a bit cheaper. Oh, a cheap 20 million view video. I'll just put my credit card, my details in there.
It does work out for whoever is giving the baby these chances now again because they'll probably be like, yo man, like we're taking a risk, like paying you or like letting you be at our show, like
Yeah.
you know, we're gonna have to pay you a little less.
Yeah. We got a couple gay fans that like our this new flavor of Cheetos.
Homosexual, bro.
And like you know, we're a serious company and we've got some people that may get offended. Please.
It's gotten to a point where it's affecting people's lives, and it's like,
So that's what the definition is, if it affects your life.
Yeah.
See, like, okay, yeah.
Because if you just cancel, if they fucking cancel my Twitter and then I can make another one, and all I lost is my followers, yeah, I might be losing some money because people are making money off their followers. But then again, you haven't shut off any other avenues. So
because how do you like? Because like, how many people are getting banned from like Twitter and shit now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Trump's banned from like
banned
everything, isn't he?
Everything, yeah.
That's strange.
But he is cancelled off the internet, but realistically,
That's bizarre.
They haven't caused any economic disruption to him. So I don't think he gives a fuck.
Oh, he's definitely lost economic he
100%. He has. Yeah, but like to what point? Like he's not fussed.
I know, but like by your definition, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still cancelling. I'm still counting it as cancelling.
Yeah, it's like it's interesting with that one, like because like it's because I've listened to all those podcasts with like Jack Dorsey and shit, where like they do talk about it, because like realistically, like the social media platforms nowadays, like they unfortunately get tied in with like the whole like speech like argument, and it's like you can't relay like free just because you can say anything.
Yeah.
Here, Jack Dorsey has the ability to be like, hey, it's my platform, you can't do that.
Yeah,
he does have that ability.
It's like you're supposed to have free speech, but then it's like,
but not
think, that type of speech.
No, but also but that's fair though, because Jack Dorsey isn't the world. Yeah. Jack Dorsey has a platform he's created.
Yeah, so
he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So like when people can't go to Jack Dorsey and be like, no, free speech. It's like, yeah, but Twitter isn't the world.
Yeah.
Twitter isn't this global platform for speech. Twitter is a fucking like a service where you can chat to people, and people think it's like it transforms to that, and it doesn't. So don't be a fucking idiot.
Speaking of services that are pissing people off, OnlyFans. Ooh.
Big gal be working at McDonald's, after this breakdown.
I can't believe that this is going to happen, because it's like almost an end of an era, don't you reckon? Like they're banning sexual content, but girls that are going to be taking photos in the bikinis is still going to be loud. So people are still making money off it. Just it's not going to be as sexual.
The
sorry
non-pre-famous
to all my girls that I'm paying for your OnlyFans. I am screenshotting all your photos at the moment.
Weren't you already doing that?
No.
Well, I'll come back to these.
Yeah.
I need to, right, yeah. Okay.
But at this point, I'm like,
how many girls OnlyFans do you have?
Paying?
Yeah.
Or, whenever I do pay for it, I only pay for the 1 month. I never renew. Sorry, girls. At the moment, only 2.
You used to joke about this.
Yeah.
And then you've slowly fallen the slope, and you're slowly going down the slide.
I'm one of those people that changes their minds a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm just really interested why you pay for something you can get for free, but it's. Because
before, what I was joking about was how could you pay these celebrity women that are already half naked, and to me, what I was thinking about was you're just paying for more bikini pics. That's why I was saying it was stupid.
Yeah.
But to me, when it's a chick that I've either seen around in the city, or I'm really obsessed with, and I'm seeing her pussy and vagina, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
It's $5.
$5
for 1 month of seeing that.
For me, like
I've spent more on a meal.
That
meal was gone.
Yeah, that pussy though isn't different to any other pussy.
It's not, but it's her pussy.
Especially in JPEG form.
But it's her pussy.
But so what if it isn't?
Well, I can see her face in it.
But what if it isn't though? She could be like editing.
You think crazy. She's like? You think she went and did
editing's crazy nowadays.
A bachelor's in graphics design?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's just a screen, bro. It's not like you get like a plastic version sent to you.
Well, now that Tesla's building that robot, I reckon soon enough I'll be like, look, fucking, I want her face on my robot, pronto.
You can just change the face, like.
I reckon that'll happen eventually.
Oh, it will very soon, because like that's what humans.
Yeah,
humans are like. We're like.
So shout out to all my OnlyFans girls. Hope you guys are still doing right. If you do need some extra money, hit me up.
Like how you act like you have enough to help them. Like
I don't, but I'm so generous that I'm willing to help.
You just any like chores around the house?
Yeah.
I'll sweep your floors.
I'll clean your toes.
Yeah. Just the toes.
Yeah.
You just go around to clean the toes and then you leave.
Yeah.
I'm just a toe
Just
cleaner.
a toe cleaner.
Well, she's probably got like 20 other dudes
Do you
doing
remember
shit around the
the Family Guy episode where he's like, back scratcher?
Yeah.
Toe licker? Toe licker?
Do you reckon you could start a business like that?
Toe licking?
Yeah.
Probably someone would be into it.
Yeah, no, but like, no, I mean
Rash's
like,
toe lickers?
yeah, no, I don't lickers. No, you don't have a squad. It's just you, bro.
Oh.
You want the toes.
Rash's toe licking
Department.
enterprise.
Yeah. I think could be a booming success. I think if you market yourself well, it's a niche market, but I think it could.
RTLE, Rash's toe licking enterprise.
There you go.
RTLE.
Bro.
Welcome to RTLE, where we make sure your toes are clean and squeaky. Well, I make sure your toes are clean and squeaky.
With all new products, such as my mouth.
And my tongue.
2 for
And
1.
the best of all, you might even get a sniff from my nose.
I'm really interested in the 10 toe service that you have. I'm not sure how I feel about the sniffing. Is there any chance I could get that off of the deal?
Look, the sniff package is just an extra little feature. It's like the cherry on top. You know,
I get it, but it's just I don't know if that's just something I really want involved. Would it maybe like if because I understand it's your service, would I maybe be able to get a better deal if I didn't have the sniff, or is that not an option? Because I may have to look elsewhere for my toes to be cleaned.
all right, just for this one time, I won't sniff your toes.
Do I get anything off of that?
I won't sniff your toes.
Deal.
Thank you.
You have a customer.
You've earned a customer.
I would like the idea of like another dude doing the sniffing.
Oh yeah, while I'm like licking, he's like,
you've gone off to the toilet. You've gone off to the toilet. I'm just got to sniff. I just got to do the sniff. Don't mind me.
It's not even someone that works with me. Just some random guy that just came in. It's like, just wanted to take a sniff.
He saw your van out. He
fucking
saw your van out the front. He's like, oh, cash it in.
And like the photo of on the van, they like have like
Sniffer wanted.
No. You know how like everyone's got their work vans and they got their logos and stuff. My logo just says the thing on top and just like 2 feet just in my mouth. Like,
yeah, and then it's got a sign next to it like of saying sniffer wanted, and then he's just like, dude, this is perfect, and he just goes in. That's how it's gonna happen. That's I think that's gonna be some sort of like, the aliens are doing that.
Sniffing toes.
The aliens are like sniffing, sucking, doing all sorts of things to toes. Like they've got services like that. Like if you,
When do you reckon all of these strange kinks that we have now, how long do you reckon they've been around? Like, for example, how long do you reckon people have been sucking toes?
oh, since
You reckon it's been like a
for
a
sure,
natural thing?
for sure. People have, because people do have foot fetishes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's gone back all that time, and I think people actually used to be nastier than we are now.
Probably.
Like more animalistic when we're more
Yeah,
primitive.
yeah, like
when we're more primitive.
you like slice your wife's hand with a blade or some shit.
Yeah, and drink the blood
Or fucking
and spit it back into her eye.
Yeah, or you like, fucking make your kids watch and be like, this is how you have to. This is how you have to do it.
That's abuse.
Nah, you're
Yeah.
just raising the next
This is
generation.
how a real
with
man
some
fucks.
Experience. Look at your mother in the eyes.
Don't look at me because I wouldn't be able to
I
laugh.
can't come when your kids watching.
Yeah, it's the other way around. She's the aggressive one.
Yeah.
Get him in here. Come on. Do it. Finish. They're in the room.
Honey, are they going to be men? Or are they going to learn from you and be you?
Stacey! Look how I'm taking it.
Yes.
Harder, John. Harder.
John, for fuck's sakes.
It slipped out again. Well, that's actually
John, these boys are not going to learn anything
That's
with
something
you
else.
around. I'm going to have to fuck the neighbour Steve again.
Jeez, poor Steve. I was gonna ask you a question, right? What is the most normal thing during sex that like turns you off?
That's a good question.
Like what that has happened. I know that, or even just in your past that has happened. That's turned you off and been like, oh fuck, that's like.
Not a turn off, but a moment of like, it ruined the flow of the sex.
Yeah.
was trying to look for another word to use, but the best way to describe it, ruined the
Rhythm?
flow of the sex or the rhythm of the sex, was my chest hair being pulled.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't like it when.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a heated moment, and like she, like wanted to pull me in, so she grabbed me by the chest hair and pulled.
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You gotta have some long chest hair.
Well, that was a long time ago, and it was
It's even longer now.
No,
Or did she pull it off?
I maintain.
She pulled it off.
I shave it now. Yeah, she like ripped it off. Now I don't get any more
Got
chest
a
hair
hand mark.
there.
This is a hand
No, yeah, in that moment, like I man through. I didn't go ow, but like ruined the rhythm, and I think I got a little less harder because it was just like like it's fucking painful.
Yeah. That would have been a hurtful one. Do you ever as well like just be in those situations where like you're like not quite in the perfect position, and like it hurts it a little.
Yeah,
And it's just like now it's just hurting
it's like bent or whatever to the side or like
and then it's just like now I just hurt, and now it's like now this is gonna be shit for me.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
have you ever gotten a leg cramp?
Oh, all the time, all the time.
I got a leg,
but
cramp.
I kind of like it weirdly.
Oh no, I got a leg. I've gotten a leb cramp. Yeah, bro, this leb came in while I was having sex.
Yeah.
A leb cramp.
He cramped up.
What are you doing, dickhead? Not fast enough, eh? Oh no, not again. Not one of those lebs. I've only gotten a leg cramp once. That's why I found it weird. I was like, and the first time I got it, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, I got it here while I was like on top, and I was like, oh.
I've never got it while I'm on top.
Bro, it's terrible.
I've had it when
I've had old.
That unfortunately, cramps aren't the sign of oldness. It's like more so just your muscle not being warm.
Oh.
So.
Well, she wasn't warming me up.
She's got to rubble your body down beforehand. Yeah, I know. I get them quite often.
Imagine before sex. Imagine you're that guy, like before sex, you're like
stretching,
and you're like to her, can you just slap my muscles? And she's just like doing that thing, like
you just got you're like, oh fucking oh. One sec, love. I'll be about 2 minutes.
She's pulling your penis, but she's got like her leg on your leg, and she's doing this. Oh.
Because like the one that happens to me the most is when I'm actually on the bottom, because my leg will cramp, like because it's like somewhat straight.
The weight.
No,
because you only fuck fat girls.
Yeah. They're pounded on. That's also not how cramp works. But it's like it's because you know how like sometimes like when you're on the bottom, sometimes you could turn into a fucking rabbit. And you're like fucking humping from the bottom.
You're giving the additional.
So to me, because like I get my feet up a little bit, right, to give myself that maximum amount of thrust from like a situation I can do, and that normally gets my leg going.
Okay.
Like my left one all the time. So
I was on top.
I can only do that for so long, unfortunately, ladies.
I was on top, and my leg was like my right leg was extended a little further than the left one.
Yeah.
And I think from that it kind of gave me like a weird cramp.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I've always had cramps. I don't know if it's maybe like a salt issue I have.
Just weakness.
Probably.
Just weakness.
Yeah. See, I don't mind having that as my weakness.
Yeah.
I can see perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All my senses are really good.
Yeah. What's my only one weakness is my eyes.
Yeah.
And it's not even a weakness. You know how I found out it's not a weakness? I was in my art class and
Would you rather have working eyes?
No, because listen to this.
Okay.
I was in my art class and we were doing some drawings with charcoal, and I was struggling with that tone. You know, it was all about the tone and how.
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's just too much going on." And she goes, "How about you just take your glasses off and look at it that way?" And I take my glasses off, and for the first time in my life, my shitty eyes did something positive. I saw the tones better because everything was so blurry. So I saw the tones of the lights better.
I think maybe that's just more of a fault of the glasses. I think I can see tones absolutely fine.
No.
So if your eyes worked, you'd probably be able to see tone pretty well, because of your disability.
It's not a disability, bro.
Well, unfortunately, the best artists in the world aren't blind. Generally, they're pretty good at their eyes work pretty well.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
He wasn't blind, but he wore glasses and he had a lazy eye. Jack Harlow's the same.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'm more looking at, I don't know where tone comes into that, but
You said artist.
Yeah, okay. I'm also looking at painters,
Oh, okay. Painters. There's
artists.
probably some blind ones.
Yeah, probably.
You know, I can't remember exactly what it was. Either Beethoven or that
Mozart.
other guy.
Mozart was that? That's the other one I put in that genre.
Yeah, one of them was blind.
One of those fuck faces.
One of them was blind.
Okay. I don't.
And isn't that crazy
I don't give a
that?
fuck about them, unfortunately.
Well, no, but I'm saying like, isn't it so crazy? For example, like Stevie Wonder. Like, imagine being that good at playing instruments but being blind.
Well, it's all about feel.
Right, it is obviously, but it's still like.
No, not even
How
that
much
good.
of your eyes are you reckon?
Not even that good.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, no, not even like he could.
You don't like Stevie Wonder
He could do better.
because of his eyes.
Well,
or?
because like like you said, he's not looking at things. He's not getting confused. He's not
Right.
seeing people. He's not. There's no bitches in his audience showing him their titties. He's not getting.
That's actually a really good question.
When
you're blind,
he's fully focused on what he's doing. Right. He should be better. He's practiced all his life at this,
Yeah.
and that's all he knows. He should fucking be better.
okay. Well, when you're blind, how much do you reckon you care on appearance? And when I say that, don't fucking think I'm some sort of fucking idiot. When I say appearance, I mean you could still base someone's appearance off touch.
You mean?
Do you know what I
kind of-
mean?
Do you mean
So,
body
like-
then? Realistically,
Yeah,
like because
yeah.
it's not their face. Their face you could
yeah,
blur.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I just imagine a blind guy going, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
What's your nose doing there?
What kind of fucking nose is that? You big nosed bitch.
Just blind people being fucking ruthless. But I imagine they'd probably be more accepting, especially like
Because you have to, the other person has to be accepting of you, even though blindness
No.
isn't like such a.
Actually,
it's
I
not
think they'd like
it's not
big. I think they'd like bigger women more because they would want more to play with because they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just see I'm like a huge tit dude. I don't give a fuck if they're huge. I don't. If anything, sometimes they're a bit in the way and like they're flopping all over the place and you're like it's a bit more awkward. Sometimes I like it. I like a nice size, right?
Yeah.
Sorry to be picky, but like. For him, he's like, I can't see him going everywhere. He just probably wants something to play with, put his face in to make him feel nice.
Yeah.
So I think
'cause
maybe he'd
you
enjoy
wouldn't
that.
care. Yeah, you probably want them,
Big old busty thing, yeah.
them thick gals.
Yeah, he's like, I want a big voluptuous woman for my
Or do you
non-psychical
reckon?
needs.
Do you reckon because you're blind, what if because you're blind, you're way more like Shapist? Like it has to be. She has to be like a specific. Like because you're blind, you understand the width of from arm to arm, and she has to be in between here now.
She's like,
She has to be in between.
is that a 30-inch waist?
He's going like this, and he's like, are you fucking kidding me? You said you were 27 inches. This is 27 and a half. How could you lie to me?
Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Get out! But the door's over there. Well, get out!
Just get out. Yeah, how do people how do blind people must obviously know exactly where shit is.
Yeah, I think you eventually accumulate like some sort of image in your head. But what do you like, man? What do you? I've always wanted to know. What do you? If you were born blind?
Yeah.
What do you see inside your brain? Because you obviously have an imagination.
You see,
I don't think you do.
Oh, you mean in terms of imagination?
Yeah.
I don't know. You could probably.
I think your
people could
imagination
describe-
would be probably much more vivid.
Yeah, it would be more wild. I think
Yeah.
of things. Yeah, for sure. Like I think that would be
Just like that question, it's like what the deaf what
because you could say
language
something's
do
pink.
deaf people hearing?
Like you could.
Or do you not? Because you know how they go, what language do deaf people hear? I don't think they're hearing a language. I think brains are just more visual. You see in symbols and stories and
Yeah, probably. It's probably
imagery.
more analytical.
Yeah, imagery. Like,
Yeah, it's probably a lot more like
Yeah.
because they feel through braille, don't they?
Yeah.
So I mean, I imagine it's whatever language that's spoken in it though as well.
Bump, two bumps.
Yeah,
bumps.
like that sort of thing. But like, how do you even communicate that's what that means to that person?
That's true.
Hearing aids are pretty crazy now. I'm pretty sure hearing aids can do crazy shit.
Almost can like
It does give some people like the ability.
Some
so,
people
like,
gives back their hearing, but
because I see those cute videos sometimes of kids like hearing for the first
for
time.
the first time.
And
That
they're
is
like,
sweet.
oh, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired and crying. I'm
Do you know what the thing? Do you know what the sucky thing is? You're gonna not hear, and then finally you start hearing, and then you realize all the fucking bullshit people talk, and you go, "Oh fuck this."
It's a fucking mum. Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't worth it. I reckon I'm so cynical sometimes that I reckon if that was that would probably be me. I probably would put them in and hear for like a few days and just hear how everyone's talking and all the bullshit they're spitting, and I'd be like, man, you know what? Fuck, that silence used to be the best shit ever, bro.
I think I like bullshit. I think the world is.
I like bullshit sometimes, but some days I wake up and I go, man, you know what? I'm so glad I'm not seeing anyone today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get what you
I'm
mean.
such an extreme where I'm such an extrovert that I feed off people, but I can be extremely antisocial sometimes just because I understand that I soak in so much people's energy that it's like sometimes when I'm around the wrong people, I soak in the wrong energy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you do you feel you soak in no matter what person it is?
Mm-hmm.
So you're always gonna pick up that energy.
It's a blessing and a curse. Like sometimes I sponge in great things, sometimes I don't. And like obviously I have some sort of control in how much I sponge in, but it's still hard to not be around someone and sponge in something from them. Even just their energy, even if they're just angry and shitty and I'm not, I'll still get a bit of that edginess in me from them.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't. I cancel everyone else's energy. I just go by mine all the time.
Yeah.
I stay at my own because fuck other people. Because that's my rule. Because it allows me to be around people all the time.
Yeah.
And like put up with people. Because I see bullshit thing or people talking bullshit as just quite entertaining. Because because that's the way I look at it through a lens of just like, especially.
Well that's the reason you're talking bullshit is because you're trying to entertain either yourself or the people around you.
Yeah, it depends. It depends what kind of bullshit it is. Because if, like you said, the anger is kind of like I like people. I can't find it quite funny when people are angry in public. It's one of my favorite things to view. I love watching an angry outburst of someone. It's great. It's great.
It's not like in that sense. It's not like I see someone angry and then I become angry too. It's more so it puts me on edge. So I become a bit more like, what's the best word to describe it? I become a bit more attentive with, if someone's angry around me, right?
Yeah.
I start becoming a bit more attentive with everything else around me after.
Like, what do you mean, like attentive? Like,
I start picking out at things a little more, like, as well.
So you get snappier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sponges off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you said the first time.
Yeah, but you made it seem like that I would become as angry as.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
It's just I'm just feeding off a little bit of their like, and it's not even like when I say the reason I use attentive instead of snappy is because I'm not being like this. I'm just being that I'm pulling along because you know how like
you're trying to spin it in a positive sense.
You know how angry energy can be used in a positive way. Like you know how there's two different, like you've seen a fighter be angry and lose control in the cage, and then you've seen a fighter snap but be in like a composed angry state where it's like you only snap in those pure moments.
Oh yeah, like competitiveness is a lot of anger, like as anger, which can be mixed in.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah. So you want to grab that like anger you get from someone, say just on a Tuesday morning, someone goes off at you and has a bit of a moan at you.
Yeah.
You want to like channel that and then use it to destroy your day, sort of thing, like in a good way.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, kind of like take that energy and be like, you know what, fuck them. I'm gonna do way better, and I'm gonna be more attentive now.
Yeah. Okay.
Or even if it's not at me, I still go, oh, you know what, like that energy is shitty, but like, you know, my way of beating that energy is taking that energy and using it in the correct way.
Yeah. Okay. I think because
I feel like if I just laugh at them or I brush it off, it's like I just, in my opinion, it's always just come back around.
It might, yeah. Okay. See, like for me, I'm more so just like I kind of got to a stage where like I just kind of thought I was gonna, no matter what, be better off for just being me in every situation.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of lived by that, and it's a good rule.
I'm
for
still
me to
me
live
in
by.
every situation. I'm just me with a different energy.
Yeah, I know what you
As
mean.
in, like,
but like,
you know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a room full of everyone that's quiet, I'm not gonna just be like fucking going off. You know, if we're all being quiet, I'm probably just gonna be sort of same level as everyone. Maybe a little louder just because I'm naturally louder.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But if we're in a room full of fucking psychos banging their head because fuck some music
There's
blasting,
obviously
I'm catching that energy.
There's obviously the
I'm not gonna be
I
myself.
get-
Yeah, I'm myself. I'm that guy I'm the cool guy in the back.
Oh, is that who you are all the time?
I'm
though?
always that.
Yeah,
dude.
no, but that's what
I've always been that dude.
So I am actually. Did you actually know I am always sitting in this chair? It just moves around, and I'm always in this position. Like,
you're Professor X.
Yeah, I'm just like, and I'm always in podcast mode. So it's like, and when I'm having a conversation with someone like at the clubs, I'm like, I talk like this, like, you know, I'm like I'm having a conversation like this, and they're like, oh my god, you're so. And I'm in a chair. I'm looking at them like, how's it going? I've got studio lights around me, following me all the time. That's my energy. That's my energy, and I never let that change. It's me all the time. I get what you mean.
I feel like me and you podcasting over this year and a bit now has sort of made me become that way in many ways. Like when I have conversations with people now, I almost start extending like this as well. Or become...
I won't lie, I've always been like that.
What, just wanting to talk for longer and longer?
I've always been able to, if I needed to, I can just ramble.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm not saying
ability.
that. I'm saying more so where before I would cut conversation short, just out of the fact of like.
Do you mean like as in like just day-to-day podcast? Conversations.
Yeah.
I still do. If I'm not like if I'm like walking around and I've got my headphones in, I got to take them off.
Ah, okay.
See,
now I've gone to a point where I start making more of an effort to have longer conversations with people.
Depends where I am.
I'm doing it with everyone now for some reason.
If I'm like in a situation where like I'm doing something, I'll be like, peace.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've got something to do.
No. I just mean in general. Instead of me just having a short, because like before, I would try my best to avoid a long form conversation unless it was with someone that I knew.
Okay, yeah, I think I've always been pretty open to chat to people. But
Yeah, I was never open to chatting with strangers for too long because in my head I was like, I don't fucking know you, I don't care.
Yeah, I was always decent at that because like I mean a lot of it might be the job you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because I used to do a similar thing where like
possibly the job as well. Yeah.
Because I was in that situation as well, it was more so for me. I would always just ask random questions and like or it wouldn't be random questions. It would more so like if a situation happened, I just ask their opinion.
Yeah.
And like that's the difference in my opinion at least is having an interest in what they think about things, not them just talking and like you listening.
Yeah.
It's like if you actually are inquisitive about what they think, people are generally quite receptive to that.
Yeah. I feel like that has formed a lot more over the I'm going back to what I said previously. I've always been extroverted. It's just I'm a antisocial extrovert sometimes.
Yeah, so like because you can like it's 100% true. Like when you have a big night, when you're like being the most social, like big party, go out and you're fucking talking to heaps of people.
Yeah.
The next day.
Oh, the next day I want to I might see some friends after. But
unless I'm going, it's either I'm going as hard,
yeah,
and it's continuing,
yeah,
or no one.
Yeah.
Do not give me some middle of the fucking road shit.
Yeah.
I need to go harder, or nothing.
We're not like if I do see a friend, it's someone that was there the night before, and we're just recapping.
Yeah, I sometimes don't even like that. So you know, sometimes I'm just
depends,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, because it's like it happened like last night. I haven't even, you know, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but it depends. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It also depends where your nights went. Because if you were there at the beginning together and then the night you split off, then the recap has a reason.
Yeah, if homie's got some stories to tell.
Yeah, because
then it's like, oh yeah, what happened to you? Yeah.
Why go on with you, Bridget?
Well, what happened to you? What were you doing at 3 a.m. Yeah. Oh,
crazy things.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, but like, it depends on what's going on. I guess yeah.
There's a whole lot going on lately. There's a whole lot going on.
I reckon. You know what what I'm actually gonna start doing?
What?
Gonna just start grabbing onto planes, and as they fly off.
Oh, I was legit about to mention. I was about to mention that.
I hold on.
I was about to mention that in a very positive light. But geez, you fucking started that off rough. I'd like to give a little
Before you do,
shout out
before you do,
and prayers to
before
these
you do,
people
before you do,
in Afghanistan.
before you do, because it is serious, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do because I haven't had enough white girls telling me what to do on Instagram.
Oh.
Where have they been? I feel like they've been lacking.
You know what?
I've seen one, and it was because she was from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And I'm. Where are they? I'm so confused. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to
It's
emote.
'cause-
What do I do?
You know, the thing is, that's why I haven't really spoken with anyone yet about it, because without all the white influences telling me that we should be doing this for these people and this is the story of these people, I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
I'm really lost.
And what can we do without these white
And do you know what
influences?
hurts me the most? How did America go into a country and not bring them freedom? Isn't that what America's made for? To
Wait.
bring countries freedom?
Doesn't
Wait, so you're telling me America only went in there and screwed it up more and then left it all to the Taliban?
when where the eagle goes, freedom goes.
Wait,
The eagle
But-
went to Afghanistan
Yeah.
and didn't take freedom.
how?
But that's just what we do. That's what America does.
I thought they got the freedom. I thought those people
I
were
thought
free.
they unlocked it. They got level 30.
They
They
weren't
grinded.
free.
They killed all the major bosses.
So what you're telling me is that the Americans didn't bring more heroin into that country and cause the economy to be...
didn't fund the Taliban?
No.
No?
Oh.
Oh, damn. Anyway, like, before you do get serious as well, they seem like chill dudes. They don't want to have war with anyone. So to me, it's kind of like they seem alright. Until they start doing shit where I'm like, hey, that's a bit bad.
They are already beheading people, so...
Do they deserve it though? Yeah, Luigi, yeah.
They're only beheading the Eagles.
Tell me who?
They're only beheading the Eagles.
What do you mean the Eagles?
The West Coast Eagles, not joking.
I'm just saying, like, what? You know, I don't think they're
The
beheading
American
just
Eagles,
anyone.
obviously, but no.
I don't think.
The thing is,
You know, if you're getting beheaded, I'm asking what you've done. I think you've done something. If you've been beheaded.
I've seen a few influencers post some stuff about it, but not as many. Not as many
White women though.
brave
that's the
white
problem.
soldiers that have nothing to do with it. They haven't stepped up and tried to save these kids. Oh my days!
I just don't-
You know what? Like, just I understand spreading the message. I get it, but some people just go to like where like that whole day is dedicated to them. You know what it is? It's like they go do the research and then they go, "Oh my god! Everyone on my platform should know that I just researched all this stuff and that everyone should know about it." And it's like, just research it and help.
Yeah, you know, there's a really interesting psychology lesson about how you feel, like the meaning of feeling authentic, and the biggest feeling that you have the biggest sign that you're not is the fact that when you talk to someone and you understand that person has quite literally researched something or read someone's opinion or done something and then spread it, you can tell that's the first sign of seeing that you're not authentic because you're just regurgitating what you've just
Exactly.
said.
And
So it's like
regurgitating...
you haven't even tried to put it in your own words.
Look,
You haven't even tried to like put your own ideas in there. And there is actually a feeling inside of you that feels sick when it does that. And you feel it, but like a lot of people just repress it, and it gets repressed and repressed and repressed, and it goes lower and lower down.
I mean, look, everyone regurgitates things. We regurgitate things. It's just the way you regurgitate it, and it's just
that's
where.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
It's just where you do it. It's like,
for example,
I could just tell that you don't care because the next day you don't say anything about it. It's just that one day you dedicate your fucking self to, I'm a fucking superhero that helps all these people.
Where the
You
fuck
haven't
are
fucking
those? Where are those
You tried, bro.
Afghanistan boxes on Instagram? You know, just to the black squares.
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
do?
yeah.
Where's an Afghanistan square?
Yeah.
Why don't Afghanistan? Well, they're not worthy of a square.
You know, when I saw that plane thing, it was horrific because at first I was like, why would anyone do that? Like, you're gonna fall off the plane. But then my second thought, which was a scarier thought, was, wow, like someone was pushed to that level.
I'm actually pretty sure for a lot of them, they're just not educated on what planes really are and what's gonna happen.
Nah, but look.
They've got to be, dude, because at that point,
dude, I think it's legitimately the point of where you're like, if I don't try escape on this plane, I'm dead anyways, so I'm going to risk my life.
Well, you're not risking it though. You are just killing
How
yourself.
You're not risking it.
Because it's just
Well,
death.
in their
There's-
opinion, no. Maybe the guy fucking thought he had a good hold on the plane. I'm not even joking,
Man's
dude.
got bare grip strength.
Yeah.
He's Iron
But
Man.
look, you know how many? No, but like the plane. I wish I could think of a better scenario as well. But the plane is like something like, okay, a random scenario. You have to, you're sitting on the table and you're playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
And either they kill you straight away or you survive through the Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Either way, you probably might die.
Yeah. In my opinion, the plane is being dying straight away.
No, because
You have a chance
if
to
you say
live.
no.
You have a chance to
No,
live
if
in
you say-
Afghanistan.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but it's like playing Russian roulette because you don't know if
Yeah.
you might.
But the
get
plane
shot.
the plane is just dying though. I'd rather play Russian roulette than just die.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's
So in that case, that was what I thought, right? The only way that
the plane is Russian roulette.
No, it's not, because you're dead. It's not Russian roulette. You're not gonna. No one's surviving that.
No, because some people fucking held on. Apparently,
No, they didn't. They died. No one's holding on.
fucking someone did.
No one's holding on.
Someone did.
No, you were. That is not happening. If that happened, I want to know who it is, and I'm following them, and I'm gonna meet them. I want to meet who this person is. Continue, because I'm gonna.
Do you reckon if you just like got some sort of like metallic hook and just stabbed it into the plane,
You wouldn't be able to breathe up there. Like when you're going that fast with all the like there'd be lack of oxygen. You go high. That's the problem. Like they're not. They weren't just like, yeah, we'll go low, lads.
Fly low, homies. They're just like they're like a propeller plane.
Yeah. They were just like they're all just hanging off ladders off the sides. So like
It's a very very sad situation. Yet another thing that we could look at and go, that's fucked. And it's been happening for many years, and it's continuing to happen, and it probably will at this rate continue happening for many, many more years, sadly. And I think the world is also getting to a point where everything is changing for the worse, because it seems that
it's better.
yeah, it is better in many sense, but like I feel like it's getting to that point where there's a lot more wars and a lot more shit again. You know how there's like periods of times where there's like heaps of wars, and then it slows down and there's a few in between, and then it goes back up. I think we're at that period where it's going back up, and I reckon once the Chinese have enough people or whatever they've been planning to do for the longest time, while like enlisting basically their whole population in the army, and then next all the technology they've invented, and all the other ways that they try to exterminate everyone.
Anything else, Alex Jones?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
And I think something big's coming, and I think
War can't happen anymore, like between them super nations. Otherwise, the world just dies.
I don't think they're gonna have wars like that anymore.
That's what I mean. So it's not war.
Warfare is gonna change.
So how is it gonna change?
It is war. It's already started.
Yeah. What though? Like what's gonna?
Chemical warfare.
What's gonna happen though?
Diseases.
So you think diseases? They'll like.
They'll just spread more diseases.
So are you trying to say that COVID
was invented in a lab?
No, but are you thinking it's an attack?
It's either an attack or no. It's 100% an attack. It's just who's to blame.
Well, it's got to be China in that case. Because
Well,
that's where it came
how
from,
do you
right?
know it's not the Americans doing it and then going, yeah, it's the Chinese?
Because America's fucked.
But that's exactly the answer. Because it could be America as well. America's done so many things where they go, "Oh my God, look what they're doing," and then a few years pass, and then you go, "Oh wait, so the Americans knew about it because their CIA or FBI was involved in the whole operation of starting all this up, creating the uprising, and then these people fucking."
I don't think America's involved. I think it'd be pretty stupid to make America involved.
No, it wouldn't. They've done it so many other times.
Why would they're like one of the worst countries that's been hit by it though?
You think they care about their people?
More so than
So who
are they fighting for?
No one. Money and killing.
I don't think that's the case, man.
How, dude? How
so you think then China and America?
How
are
can
cahoots?
you tell me? Wait,
then you think so? You think China? So you think all the superpowers are in cahoots?
No, it's not. Because they're not even fucking anything, dude. They like this is me going into full conspiracy mode, but it's true. All these fucking countries are just nothing compared to whatever is actually pulling the strings.
So you think, right? Like, tell me if I'm right or wrong here. So you think
The best way to describe it is there is a society above everything that's visible.
Okay, so you think
That's
the
it.
evil power? You think the evil powers?
It doesn't have to be evil. It
So-
just has to be powers.
Well, technically, they are evil in this case. I'd say they're pretty evil.
Technically, the guys of most of humanity, they're evil, but maybe not in their society.
So, our society.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Different perspectives, different visions.
Yeah, but like that,
Different
you could
views.
imagine a paedophile just goes, yeah, well, in my society, this is okay.
In my
This-
society, I'm a level 99.
That's bullshit. That's not the definition.
99
of evil.
raping.
The definition of evil is what that would be. In that, you know, if
Yeah.
someone created a disease in a lab, blamed another country, and then killed off hundreds of thousands of its own people, and then
Millions, actually, at this point now.
if that isn't described as evil, then I think
It's just a little twisted.
he's
Oh my god,
I'm a Gemini.
He's so bad.
I'm just a Gemini. I get like this sometimes.
Boys that do genocides.
So cute. But like, I don't think that's the case. I think there are people that are higher powers, not higher powers, but like are obviously just
I know
the
what
rich,
you
rich,
mean.
that have power in terms of money.
Power.
Yeah, in
but-
terms of money,
yeah.
because that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't think they care about killing people personally. I think they just care about owning like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but killing people leads to more money.
Not like the world though. Like they have no need to kill like all the homeless people.
They might.
They don't. Why would they do that? They want to kill the upper class people. They don't want to kill the homeless.
They don't care. No,
Why-
because those upper class people are making the money. The homeless aren't making the money.
No, the homeless aren't a threat to them.
Yeah, but the homeless aren't making them money. They look at these
They
people.
would
It's
benefit
just
off
like-
of like a
it's just
civilized
like, look,
society. They would
it's
benefit
just-
off of like AI and
It's
shit.
just like that's where we're fucking headed. Clearly,
Not diseases though. Diseases wouldn't do anything for them, I don't think.
or disease will kill all the poor humans that have not enough knowledge and they don't know enough, and that's what they want. They want to just eradicate the simpletons and get rid of everyone that they don't need,
I think they
and
need
then
it.
get
I think-
everyone else to make money for them.
Then they need them to
They
like run their
need- no,
businesses
because they
they
need-
make their businesses run and their businesses.
We were just talking about the poor and the uneducated. They're not fucking making
Also,
any money
okay,
for
but
them.
like I mean, okay, so
That's
it's not.
who's mostly dying from the corona.
I think
Not always, but I'm saying
mainly
that's
fat people and old people. That's all
Okay,
it is.
maybe they're just trying to. Maybe they're doing the way I see.
Are they
it
trying
is-
to take? Are they trying to take gyms out of business?
The
Is
way
that what they're
I
doing?
see
They're
it,
trying to take gyms out of
they're
business.
trying to take gyms out.
Oh my god, we figured it out. We
Yes.
figured it out. The rich are trying to take gyms. Snap Fitness has been absolutely hit
No,
by
do you want
this.
the look? There's a rumor going around
Yeah.
that the reason all those girls went after Sam Hook
Yeah.
was because he was the original guy that went against the Illuminati. And because he opposed them, the Illuminati got heaps of girls to be like, look, he's touching us, he's asking us for nudes. I don't even know what he did. I'm sorry, I'm just throwing shit out there at this point now.
The mad accusation.
But yeah, sorry,
Bop,
but
bop.
you didn't. I don't know what he asked for, but apparently he asked for nudes. This was some girls were saying, but I didn't see the proof, so I have no idea.
I can fix this. Allegedly.
Allegedly, respectfully.
Oh look, there's nothing wrong with asking for nudes.
When it is your client, probably it is.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong.
So you think it's okay for you to fuck your secretary?
Your client. What?
No, but for both. I'm asking you a different question. If you're, the reason
Yeah,
I'm asking.
if she's consenting, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
If you're two consenting adults, you can fuck whoever you want.
so,
Does not matter.
but does that not like fuck with the business?
So that's your problem. That's
Okay.
not a problem if you can fuck or not.
So you think
it's not. It's
it was
not
on
anything
him?
illegal. It's
It
not
was
anything
on
illegal.
him for the sacrifice that he made to his own business, and his business is still running great. It seems.
I don't think
I've
it's.
seen you girls joining his gym. All
I
the
don't
time.
think it's. I don't think it's anything to do with the business. I think the business is like. Unless you, yeah, what.
You think he just had a rash moment and it was just like, and his rash moment like turns into something else. My rash moment is like, oh man, you know what? Fuck, I'll buy her OnlyFans. His rash moment is just like, fuck it. This hot client that I had today, might just ask her for some bikini pics to see if she's, losing the weight.
I don't see anything wrong. Like he's done nothing wrong.
Apparently he did, but I don't know. Anyways,
there was no.
Anyways, you know the truth now. It's because he went against the Illuminati that they went after him.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
the
didn't
wrong
do
part.
anything
That's
wrong.
the wrong part. Like you
Yeah.
can't be doing that.
Yeah,
You
come on,
can't, you
bro.
can't be
Come
going,
on, bro.
come on, dude. Come on.
Come on, bro.
Come on. The rich white powers are coming through.
Yeah. See what happened to fucking Weinstein and fucking what was the other guy that was killed? in
Epstein.
jail? Epstein. Weinstein, Epstein.
Steens. It's the Steens.
It's the fucking. It's the stains in the
It's
world.
the Steens.
It's the stains in the
There's
world.
a stain and then there's a steen. If I get a really bad stain now, it's gonna be called a steen.
Steen.
Fucking
Oh
steen.
fuck! Got a bad Coke steen on my shirt.
I think we're done for the
I
day.
think that's it. Yeah.
The Sunday selection.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Me first or you first?
Oh, you go first.
My Sunday selection is and that's not going to be Ambassador by J.O.D. It is going
You
to
mean
be.
collateral, bro?
It's going to be. Mine is Hand Me Downs by Mac Miller.
Okay.
I've been listening to that a lot for some reason this week, and it's
Cool
yeah.
song.
Awesome.
Mine
Cutesy song.
is Pablo and Blanco by Dave East and Millers.
Oh, yeah, I haven't really heard it.
Yeah, Millers is this white rapper that I'm starting to gain some respect for.
Not cool. I don't
know.
I don't respect
I know.
that.
White rappers, come on, guys.
They don't exist.
What are we doing?
They're not.
What are we doing?
They're not good.
What are we doing?
They're not good.
Anyways,
It's not possible to be a white rapper.
it's not.
A good one.
But that's why everything I do seems impossible.
I was actually going to ask you this as well before we'll keep going for a tiny bit longer for this. I like Jack Harlow.
I love Jack Harlow.
Yeah, as a person. I actually
I
really
like his
him.
raps as well.
He's not that great. He isn't. He's
You
not
reckon?
That, he's not. He does have a couple bangers. He has a couple good songs.
Okay.
I don't like the. It's not. His personality is really winning it over for him.
Who do you define as the best white rapper right now?
Right now?
Okay, first I'll ask two questions. For the best rapper, like just
Jody.
talking rap. No, white.
Okay,
The best rapper and then the best artist after. Best white artist.
best white art. What,
White
alive?
No. Oh yes, no, sorry, yeah, alive, yeah.
Okay, so
I
that's
thought you were gonna say dead and alive, or dead or alive. Go.
So wait, can they
So
be dead?
just-
Wait,
No, it has to be alive.
Has to be alive.
Go rapper first.
Go rapper.
So you're only counting you're not counting the melodies and shit like that. You're just counting the bars.
the people I actually listen to. It will be between Russ and Suicide Boys for me. I think who I listen to the most.
That's
I think those are the two I listen to the most for sure. Yeah.
10 years ago I would have said Eminem without a doubt.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
He was also the only one 10 years
in
ago.
terms of best white rapper. Oh wow, that Miller's guy is really good, but I'm gonna have to go with Russ.
Yeah.
And for the best white artist, so this is all genres.
Wow, bro, you didn't say Kid Laroi?
Say Kid Leroy, bro.
You didn't say Kid Laroi.
Shout
he's
out to Kid Leroy's girlfriend's sister.
He's got more monthly listeners than Drake now.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's
That's
good
fucking
on him, man. Shout out Leroy.
Shout out. I don't think his music's very good, but shout out to him. Like shout out to that.
I like his music, so.
It's
But
really just.
I'm sorry,
not that
Leroy, you're
great.
not the best white rapper.
Best white artist.
Kenny Beats.
I'm trying to think who.
He's an artist.
I kind of listen to the only two artists I kind of listen to are Russ and Suicide Boys. I think. I'm trying to think of any other white artists that I like really.
Gravy, BBNO.
They're not in
Baby
the
No
same
Money?
league. They're not in the same league.
Baby No Money is dope.
They're not in the same league.
Why?
I'm just gonna quickly go through my.
What other white music do we listen to?
That's what I'm saying. Is like.
Man, most of my heroes are black, so.
Yeah, it's not looking good out there, unfortunately.
For us whites, damn.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, don't call
Not
me
rapping.
white. I'm Slavic.
That's
what I'm gonna say from now on. I'm Slavic.
Oh, H.
H.
We're forgetting H.
Oh shit. Okay.
H is in there. H is in
Rush. Okay. Best. Damn, that's tough.
there. H is up there.
I'm gonna say H is the best white rapper and Russ is the best white artist.
Yeah, okay. I think
Because Russ has a multitude of, and when I say artist, it's because Russ can mix, master, produce, sing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to do I'm just looking through all my
white artists.
music, and I'm just waiting for a white person to pop up. So Jack Harlow didn't come up in yours. So Jack Harlow isn't CC. Like he didn't.
I don't see him as the best white rapper or the best white artist.
That's what I'm saying. So
he's in the top 5.
But that's not that great.
It's great because there's so many white.
Just below him's Logic, like sort of thing.
Nah.
Like
I still count Logic as black.
no, Logic's white, bro. I'm
But
talking about
he's-
their skin.
Okay. Still not in the top 5.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, honestly, I like white females more than white males. Like Adele, like best artist probably.
Yeah, like Ariana Grande, you have to count. And then, like
Kenny Beats.
Ariana Grande before she turns orange is pretty white. Before she puts all on a
Shout out.
There's actually, I'm serious. I'm not even kidding.
Shout
I'm
out,
not
like
fighting.
her name is like she looks exactly like Ariana Grande. She's like a singer from somewhere in the eastern states. She's also like Italian, like half Sicilian, half some other part of Italy. Her name is like I think like Alyssa or something. Alyssa Sikori something. Shout out you, stunner meal.
Yeah, I'm like the only other one is Post Malone, I guess.
Oh, we forgot Posty.
Posty will go in top artists, I guess.
Okay, well,
But
we figured it out, guys.
Even
if
then,
you wanna start a whole fucking blog about it and debate it now, go ahead.
That's gonna be it for us.
That's it for us. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Shout out St. Pauli.